Hello. I don't usually do unboxings and reviews of gear, but this is a lens that is quite special. I've been waiting for it for a long time since it was announced. And during the pandemic and during the chip shortage, it was a couple of times available, then not available. I tried to get it from back home in Canada, but they were out of stock. And I ordered it from Amazon and pre-order. After a month or two, they said, we don't know when it will come. And they had me, if you want to cancel, I canceled. And then last month, they said it's available again, a little bit higher price, mind you. And I couldn't find it anywhere else, so I placed an order. And expected delivery was tomorrow. But as luck would have it, it arrived today. I'll hold on to take my first flight. It's a special arrangement, personal for me, so I cannot use it till later in the day. And after the first flight, I'll go out and use it as normal. So it's a small lens, but a big package from Amazon. So I was happy when I saw the package. Let's see. The shipping address is here from Salzburg in Austria, but the tracking said it came from somewhere from Italy. So maybe it's a repackaging that takes place in Salzburg as a location. All right, big box. And inside the big box, we have protective paper and the usual small box with the beautiful Fuji color. I haven't bought the lens in years, and I decided not to buy any more lenses on any of my bodies, whether Canon, Fuji, or I have one Nikon. But this is a very special lens, the 27mm, the new model f2.8 weather resistant, because all my Fujis are WR. Since I could not get all L lenses in the Canon line, I decided when I got the Fuji body that I will only get the best that they have. Not necessarily the red dot, but minimum I need a WR. And I'm not going to use it, but let me open it at least. So, a beautiful black box from Fujinon. Fujinon, the name of the lenses. Fujifilm, the name of the cameras, the company. So Fujifilm Connect, that's the software. The beautiful, I never use them, but Fuji gives a nice packet for their bag for their lenses. These are the hood and the cover for the hood. More information about Fujifilm worldwide and the owner's manual. Let's put them aside. And here it comes. That's the lens. Plastic back. What a beauty. What a beauty. So this is the lens cap without the hood. And the other is the hood and the lens cap. I think it's made in the Philippines, this one. I don't know what it says that. Yeah, made in the Philippines. They save money this way. But I bought it for this size. It's a pancake, and I will, before I mount it, I will clean the sensor of the X Pro 2, and probably this will live on it for a very, very long time. Because that X Pro 2 with this will become a small camera that can sit in my pocket and travel the whole world. Later in the day, I will be able to take my first flight, which is my own business. You will not see my first flight. But after I'm able to take my first flight, I will hopefully go out in the afternoon and take some more shots. So this is the first day out with the new lens. I After lunch, I first took my special first light. That's my own. I don't share it with anyone. And then went to the city, downtown, hoping to take some photos. I really didn't have time to go later in the day, so I just went out immediately, and the sun was too bright. So I wasn't very happy with the shadows and what have you. On the other hand, I just put the camera at f8 and said, okay, there is enough light and it will catch any movement. My first inclination was to go to the Easter markets, but there wasn't much activity because of the time of the day. This is one of the markets in downtown Vienna. I was just walking through, and actually at that time I thought it's the wrong time of the day and I will not be able to take any good photos, so let me just go home. When I reached the station, the Straßenbahn, or the tram that I wanted to take, was not running, and there was a sign about the demonstration. It said, where's the demonstration and why is it blocking the road? And then actually my wife had sent me an email about the security advisory in the city and traffic and what have you. So I said, this must have to do with the demonstration itself, just a block away. So I decided to run there, and okay, sure enough, it was a good day for taking photos of the demonstration with that new lens. This was actually a global climate strike, and lots of activists, young and old, from schools. They did not go to school today. It was a strike for this global climate and other issues. So it was actually quite interesting. If I had any of my other cameras, I would have looked like a member of the press, or maybe even the police department taking photos, and I don't know. But with this small camera and the very small lens, I just was inconspicuous, and I just stood there and mingled along, and I was practically in the demonstration. So this is a member of the press, of course, with a yellow jacket and the equipment he was carrying, and actually is one of the smaller pieces of equipment. There were others carrying bigger cameras and what have you. More signs. I really don't want to discuss the demonstration itself. Here is just the photo. These are as taken in the camera. I have not cropped, I have not adjusted, I have not done anything. They are still raw, so I can modify them any way I want. I was using the I think the Chrome setting in the X Pro 2. So it looks like it actually. I forgot what setting I had, but it looks like the Chrome. It's a very nice calm setting. Here they are walking actually on the Straßenbahn, which was not running. Okay. Several flags. Behind the flag is the Urania building, is a historical building in Vienna where there used to be a telescope. I think it's still a telescope, but there are several other activities that take place there. Like this one, I can for sure edit. It's way overexposed, the background, but there's enough detail that I can bring it back safely, I'm sure. Greenpeace, what have you, other signs. Another professional photographer with a heavy camera. I was laughing because had I known about the demonstration, I probably would have been just like those guys, and I would have been tired. Except I had a very small camera and a very small lens, and I was just standing there enjoying myself and taking photos. Again, this is coming down the ring. I think the gathering point was in Steubentor, and they went to Praterstern. So it's not a very long walk. Estimate was between 8 to 15,000. I actually, when I got to the ring, I was probably half of them had already passed. Many of the people giving slogans or what have you were speaking English, so I guess it's an international, it is a global, international gathering. Not all Germans, or I mean Austrians, but in German language. So this lady was on roller skates and was quite fast. This gentleman dressed in a funny way. I couldn't read the sign, but it just passed behind me and I took the photo. Behind him are not police, actually. This is the Vienna public transportation.
they just make sure everything is okay. I guess they would cut the electricity or what have you to make sure no one is injured. At this point, the lady with the loudspeaker was telling them to raise their hands or something. So, a photographer, everybody's a photographer these days, this time with a mobile phone. My setup is not much heavier than a mobile phone. More demonstrators, more slogans. These two were waving at me. They noticed somebody had a camera, so I gave them the peace sign. And this group had drums and a band, and quite interesting. This is probably the end of the demonstration. These two elderly gentlemen probably bringing bringing the back. The only people who interacted with me with those for vegan, and okay, they asked me if I'm vegan. I said, yeah, sure, and waved to them. So other than that, nobody even noticed I was standing. Well, the two that waved and the vegan placard holders, two of them. There was also a young lady who passed just before him. And just before the police, the organizers have somebody collecting the trash. So normally the city would have somebody come immediately after any event to make sure everything is clean. But here the organizers themselves have somebody. And I guess if you're for the environment, for the climate, whatever the main topic for this demonstration was, you show initiative by cleaning up after yourself. Photographer with a small camera. So I'm not sure what model it was. And I guess after that I decided to go home. This was probably my last photo. Okay, so in conclusion, beautiful lens, quite small, inconspicuous. When I finished, I did manage to get the hood on, and the cover does come out easily, but there's a small notch. It doesn't screw. You just pull it out from the notch. So when I saw the notch, I realized how to put it on and off. When I finished, I put the cap back on the hood and put it in my pocket. It fits so nicely. I mean, this camera, even with any of the other lenses, would not fit in my pocket for sure. I would need to put it in a backpack or something. I'm holding a bag in my hand of something of some sort. This one, I just put it back in my pocket and I went home. I will now connect this to the first video that I did for the unboxing and somehow produce something meaningful for today. It is Friday, so I have something already planned for uploading, but this will be a bonus for the arrival of the lens. Thank you very much. Please keep watching. Click subscribe, click share, do something, leave a comment. Please let me know that you are actually watching this. Have a great day and a nice weekend ahead.